Whether you're a new or veteran teacher that is starting a new grade level, a school, or a county, I have 5 helpful tips to help you prepare for the first week back. These will be in no particular order, but I'm going to start off with one that I'm mostly passionate about, and that is establishing routines and procedures and knowing exactly what they will be in your classroom. Think of it as processes that you have, something as simple as sharpening pencils to bigger concepts like routines from morning dismissal, transitions. The list goes on. Knowing those ahead of time and having a clear plan are going to help you have a successful first week back no matter where you are. Establish clear and reliable steps for each component and make it a priority to teach it in excruciating detail during the first week back to school. If your school has you teaching curriculum on the first day, find a balance between both. It is possible. It is just going to take a little bit more think work, but I'm a huge advocate for just routines, procedures, and building relationships, at least for the first week. If I'm lucky, I would get 2 weeks. The second tip would be to seek out help if you're feeling nervous or unsure about something, or you have lots of questions, which is totally normal. Grade level team leaders are helpful, as well as staff development teachers. You can find one in each school, I hope. But if not, you can also request a mentor who will be specifically assigned to you to help you out with your needs. And if not, one should be assigned to you, especially if you're new. What's great about a mentor is that they are a teacher that work in the school. They are trained in mentorship and they're informal, so you can ask them to go observe you or you can go observe them, and they can provide helpful feedback to help you for those formal observations. They can also answer questions and give you ins and outs about how the school works and provide helpful resources or answer your questions directly. So I strongly recommend seeking one out if one is not assigned to you. The third tip is to think of your classroom essentials, your setup, and tools. What things will you be needing? What will your space look like? Whenever I switch new rooms or if I go to a new building, I always take a picture to make sure I know what the space looks like so that I can start thinking and planning about how I'm going to configure the room to meet my students' needs as well as my own. Tip number 4 is to select a planner that's going to work for you and a planner that you're going to use for the entire school year and not just forget about midway. And while that can be self-explanatory, since I'm making this video, let me elaborate a little more on that. Getting into a routine of having a clear and intentional plan for each part of your day can help you out in the long run. A planner also helps keep your ideas and your notes in one spot. This is going to be in addition to any team or collaborative plans because this is going to be specific to your day and the needs of your students. The 5th and final tip is to request a tour of your classroom. Scoping out your classroom ahead of time can be exciting and helpful. Make sure you take pictures so that later on you can use those pictures to map out a layout of your classroom and start generating ideas for how you're going to use that space. That is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or ideas on videos you would like me to make to prepare you for the first week back to school, let me know in the comments below. In the description box, you will find links to helpful resources I've created for the first week back to school. I hope you have an incredible first week back, and I'll see you in the next one.